distinguished delegates, let me, from the onset, thank Honorable Secretary Blinken and the government of the United States of America for inviting the government of Nigeria to this high-level ministerial meeting aimed at launching a global coalition to addressing the threats of synthetic drugs. The world is constantly being inundated by the proliferation of synthetic drugs. Unfortunately, these drugs are so potent and powerful that they have devastating consequences. Apart from the health challenges, the criminal dimension of these drugs has also heightened an associated risk for both users and non-users alike. It is against this premise that the objectives of this meeting remain a welcome development. There is no better time to prevent the illicit manufacture and trafficking of synthetic drugs and detect emerging drug threats and use patterns. Efforts must also be intensified to promote public health interventions and services to prevent and reduce drug use, overdosing, and other related harms. Nigeria welcomes this initiative and will seize every opportunity to deepen collaboration against drug trafficking syndicates. There is a need for concerted global action against synthetic drug production. Although the challenge of synthetic drugs is global, the World Drug Report's estimation places Africa at a 40% increase as opposed to an 11% increase for other continents. Some of the predisposing factors include poverty and unemployment, which underscore the need for special interventions in Africa. Nigeria has been up and doing in this regard. Our National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, has made some laudable efforts in signing memoranda of understanding with international partners, such as the United States Drug Enforcement Administration, the National Crime Agency of the United Kingdom, and with India, Cote d'Ivoire, and the Gambia, among others. Nigeria has also taken measures to strengthen its legal framework to addressing the threat posed by synthetic drugs. Our scorecard has been very encouraging, as 31,675 drug offenders and 35 barons were arrested between January 2021 to June 2023. Similarly, we seized 6.3 million kilograms of narcotic and psychotropic substances. In the same vein, a whopping 2.1 tons of cocaine with a street value of over $278 million were seized in a residential estate in Lagos. More than 852 hectares of cannabis farms across many states have been destroyed. There was also the dismantling of several methamphetamine laboratories in Lagos and Anambra State, respectively. The NDLEA also secured the conviction of 5,147 offenders within the same period, while 23,725 drug-dependent persons were counseled and rehabilitated. Your Excellencies, the threat of synthetic drugs is huge. However, strengthening international cooperation remains key to finding solutions to this hydra-headed monster. Nigeria is willing to join the coalition to galvanize global efforts aimed at stemming the tide of synthetic drug threats. We must work together with other nations and the International Narcotic Control Board to prevent illicit drugs production and the diversion of precursor chemicals. Once again, thank you for inviting Nigeria to join this coalition, and thank you for listening.
Thank you.